Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're going to be cooking with some cast iron and a good old Weber kettle, so y'all stay tuned. So, I don't even know what you call this dish. I got the idea from it for doing it off a YouTube channel called Scrumptious, I think. It looked awesome. Basically, it's a great big stuffed burger wrapped in bacon, done on the grill with your cast iron. So today we have selected one of our old antique number 6 3-notch lodges. You can see that pan is beautifully seasoned. All right, been hanging up on the wall back there for quite a while. I haven't used it. It's going to be about the perfect size for what we're going to do. You can make it in a bigger skillet if you got more people to feed. Here, just me and Miss Backwoods. So I'm going to scale it down a little bit. So it's threatening to rain already. I already hear a few drops up there. If y'all watched any of our latest videos, you'll notice that, we've been fighting that quite a bit around here lately. And hopefully this doesn't end up in another grilling in a thunderstorm video. It might, but we have some cowboy lump in there. We had some left over from last time, and we're just going to add a few new lit ones to what we already had. I'm going to try to equal those out by volume, okay? And we're using the Weber charcoal baskets. I want to get this up pretty warm, 350 to 400. So I'm going to go ahead and just adjust those vents at the bottom to about, let's clean it up a little bit. Let's give it about halfway, about the halfway mark, and go ahead and put in our grill and leave these little flaps right up over those charcoal baskets so we can adjust if needed. All right, let's go ahead and get the top on her. Open that top vent all the way. So first thing we're going to want to start is our bacon in our pan, and you want this to be relaxed. All right, going to start it in the middle and let it relax because it's going to shrink. I'm going to leave it laying out of the edge. So you want to be on a nice clean surface, and you want each strip to overlap the last. Make sure you're getting individual strips there. This is thin sliced too. This is not thick sliced bacon. All right, well, we'll start in the center each time and work our way around. You guys can hear me. It did start storming by the time I could get this done. I'm going with a little bit of our steak and brisket rub. That's salt, pepper, garlic, a little rosemary, a little onion powder. And then here we got ground beef. It's about 1.5 pounds here. It may need a little more before it's over with. So we're going to just kind of press that out into a layer right over top of the bacon. I've got some more standing by. Looks like we're going to need it. Didn't know quite how much it was going to take for this skillet. I want to go ahead and press that real firm right down into that bacon layer. After I got that pressed in, I'm going to give it a little more seasoning. And over here I've prepared some of our special steak and brisket sauce. It's a big secret. Half and half Sweet Baby Ray's and Worcestershire sauce. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit more of my ground beef and I'm going to push it right to the edges over here. Alright, I'm going to build kind of a rim in here. go in with some of our ingredients. Here I got a blend of 4 different kinds of mushrooms. There's a shiitake, oyster, baby bella, and portobello. How many huge ones in there, but get a little bit all of them in there. Alright, throw in another little squirt of sauce. So we got our mushrooms in. Now we're going to go in with some finely sliced sweet onion. And put whatever you want in here. Bell peppers would be awesome in here. I would love to put some in there, but you guys watch me, you know that Mrs. Backwoods does not like bell peppers. Mushroom and Swiss. So coming in with our Swiss cheese. I grated this a little while back and had it sitting out here, and it's so hot that it almost melted already. Just sitting out in the temps here. Go ahead and pile all that on. Alright, next thing we need to do, we're going to go ahead and cover, make sure all of our cheese is tucked in around that rim there. That rim of meat. Alright. Give it a little squish if you want. Fill it up. Go ahead and give that a little more seasoning. Alright. Now we got more burger going on top. We want kind of a thin layer this time. Don't be afraid to get in there. Give it a little pressure. Get everything kind of come together. Alright, looks like that. Give it another little bit of seasoning. We're ready to reeve it up. I think we're going to wait a minute so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. As you can probably see, there's water spots on the camera. It's a very expensive pan camera. I'm just going to have to bail for a minute. Big, nasty, rotating storm. Now the wind's, started from one way, now it's the other way. Lightning just cracked really close. So let me clean the camera. Dog's scared. And we'll pick this up as soon as it lets up. Alright, it's calmed down at least momentarily. Grills are ready. We're going to go ahead, stick that right between our 2 baskets. If that seems like it's getting too hot, we'll actually take one of those baskets out. But I think it's going to be fine. We're going to need a little bit of heat to render that bacon. We're going to make sure our vents straight in line with the handles. And she's up to about 375, 400. Weather's finally calming down a little bit. Grill's going over there 400. Now, if you don't want to try to do this on the grill, be happy. Build that thing, go put it in the oven in the house in your cast iron. That's going to work great, and that's the way I seen them do it. You know, of course, we always take other people's dishes and adapt them to what we like and how we cook. So I also encourage you to do the same thing when you're watching any of the Backwoods Gourmet videos. If we put stuff in there you don't like, hey, take it out, don't leave it. Put something else in there that you do like. And if you don't have all the same equipment or same exact methods we have, hey, there's nothing wrong with throwing that piece of cast iron right in your oven. Hey, we might even try doing this same dish in a Dutch oven with a few maybe different twists. If I do, I'm gonna leave you a card to that video right up there. So some of y'all are probably saying, man, hey Backwoods, you need to get the hell out of the outside there on the porch and get your ass inside. Don't you hear the lightning? Here in Florida, something we gotta deal with. Now, that being said, if I was out in the open, definitely better inside. But here, we're kind of inside the pool cage, which is all metal, and underneath a porch here that has a metal roof. If lightning were to hit here, this whole structure is going to conduct that away from me, and that's a good thing. Same way as a car does. That being said, I don't want to have that experience. I definitely don't want to show it to you guys here on the Backwoods Gourmet channel. Yeah. Trying to clean up where all the rain blew, I don't know, 6 feet up under the porch. Put that can at the bottom so that grease doesn't drip down there and get all into the one-touch cleaning system at the bottom. If your one-touch cleaning system is burnt out like ours was, I'm going to leave you a card right up here. You can go see how to replace that cheap and easy. So we gave it about 20 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and put some of our same sauce right over the top of that bacon. I'll give it a little brush in there. You see all that grease bubbling there. Some point in time here, we're going to have to go ahead and pour some of that off. We want to get a little nice color on that top. Keep the bacon from burning. So like I said, there was going to be a point in time where we're going to have to drain some of this grease off of here from all that bacon. That was freaking a pound of bacon. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. It's a good thing about these old lodges, have that pour spout. You definitely don't want to dump the thing. Oh, okay, we can fold that back. All right. We got some of that grease off of her now. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and use our instant read thermometer to read that internal temperature. And we still got a ways to go yet. Still only 110 degrees on the inside. All right, 103 in that stuffing. A little better on there, a little better on the bottom. We need to get the whole thing up to about, at least about 150. So let's put the lid back on now that we got some of that grease out. Give her a little while longer. Smells awesome. been about another additional 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and pour oil off of it another time. We did use ground chuck here, so that's 80% lean, but with all that oil in there, that bacon's not going to brown around the edges or the bottom unless we keep that oil off of it. It's up to about 141 degrees in the coolest spot that I tested it. So once it gets about 150, we'll take it off and let it finish just on its own and let it rest. So you know, chef's privilege, we get to eat right off the cutting board. And let's go ahead and give that a try. Oh man, that's got so much Swiss and mushroom in there. Oh. That's something truly special right there. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like one huge bacon wrapped mushroom Swiss stuffed burger. The flavor all comes through from the season we put in there and that little bit of sauce that we used on the inside is still very, it comes through also. And if you're looking for something to really, really impress the folks at your next barbecue or just your family on a weeknight, try this recipe. You'll be glad you did. Like what we're doing, please hit that like button right down there. If you want to subscribe to our channel, and I hope you will, and ring that bell, it's going to be right over there. And for another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's going to be right up there. We'll see y'all next time. Hey, welcome to Backwoods Gourmet. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really, really easy and delicious mushroom Swiss. I don't know what it is. We're going to make it one of these and the Weber Kettle Grill. So y'all stay tuned.